Welcome, race fans, back to the Mopar Nationwide Series. We're here at the Nashville Super Speedway for the running of the Nashville 300. This is race number 8 of the season for season 2. And we got a 45 lapper ready to go for you guys under the lights here in Nashville, Tennessee. Our poster today is the 21 of Aaron Williams. On the outside of him is the 6 of Connor Breen in a new paint scheme. As you can tell, he is in the NOS Ford Mustang. Great paint scheme. He'll be driving this for a little while. New sponsor on this car. We have other cars with different paint schemes, but we will point them out later on during the race. But we're going to get this race going since it's kind of late right now. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning and I want to get this done, so I'm tired. But I want to get a race going, and we got the pace cars. I'm about to lead them off. The Dodge Charger pace car, that is. And the field is rolling, and they all turn to the right. Kind of weird. Looks like everything's going to be fine. So as cars roll by, let's take a look at today's starting lineup for the Nashville 300. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back, and I believe nothing happened. The cars are all rolling, no problem, that's good. Aaron Williams and Connor Breen will lead them down to the start of the Nashville 300. Williams already has a win this season. Connor Breen looking for his first. The green flag is out. We're racing here at Nashville. Williams going to get the start on Connor Breen, and this is unfortunately one of those tracks where the cars are sometimes blurry. I don't know why. But the inside got the run right there. Aaron Williams takes off. Brings P2 London with him right into second, and here's from the front straightaway view. Not much of a good view though, too far away I think. But Aaron Williams trying to get the high side working. Oh, Blake Cooper might have just got moved by Sean Henley. Oh, oh no, Blake Cooper is around. Collects Will Livingston. Oh, he got hooked and he is on his roof. Blake Cooper's bad luck continues. He is sliding down the banking right there and comes to a halt. His car is done. That was a really country his, I just said. And Will Livingston, just innocent victim right there in the Extends Toyota. They're the only two involved. They're all bunching up, coming back for the yellow flag. But we're under caution for the first time today. It didn't take long. And Aaron Williams is your leader, but Blake Cooper, it looks like his day is done, and Will Livingston is off the pace. But we'll go back and check that out again as the caution is out for the first time today here at Nashville. Aaron Williams is your leader. Let's go check out what happened. Alright, we're going back here. This is inside the top 10. Blake Cooper started 6th. Sean Henley's going to get a run. I don't know if there was contact. Blake, he might have slid up. He had to slow down to avoid Connor Breen, and Sean Henley snuck under him. Him and the 97 just hooked each other. Sent him for a ride. Willow, she had nowhere to go. Blake's upside down, just riding. Hoping nobody hits him. Because surprisingly, it was only a 2-car wreck. Willow is going to keep going, but Blake Cooper's day appears to be over. It could be, it could not be. We'll see what happens if there's a miracle that happens for that 12 team. But stay tuned for the restart here at Nashville. And problems have occurred on the racetrack before the restart. Aaron Williams just ducked to pit road in the 21 car, the leader. I just caught this right before we were getting right to back go green. And Aaron Williams just came to pit road. I don't know what's to happen on the 21 car, but he was leading. It's still a long race, but man, the track position is lost for this car. I don't know what's going on. Aaron Williams still sitting on pit road. The pace lights are off, and P2 London finds himself leading this race somehow. And Williams is still on pit road, and they're about to take the restart. And Blake Cooper's the only car out of the race. It looks like Aaron Williams is going to be 41st unless he gets back on the track. And there he is. He's leaving pit road. I didn't see anything done on the car. There could have been an electrical problem. We don't know. He could have some issues in the car or something. But some kind of issue on the 21 car made him have to relinquish the lead. And he's going to come back the end of the longest line. And now Matthew Rodriguez is down. Something's wrong with the 38 car. He was running 7th. Matthew Rodriguez, he's on the apron. I'm not quite sure what's going on. The green flag is out as Matthew Rodriguez is slow. Oh, the 38 car is not even up to speed. Oh, look out, Aaron Williams. The yellow flag is flying again. Do we have a wreck up here? What in the world? What was the yellow flag out for? It looks like we have one of those mysterious yellow flags. And John Henley's going for the lead on Pichu London. He's not going to wait for it. And here comes Connor Breeden. Oh, and Sean Henley's going to sneak around Pichu right here before he gets to the line. And Sean Henley's going to lead him back to the yellow flag. Apparently the caution was out for the 38 car, who is back up to speed. I'm not really sure what happened. He's going now he's on the apron. I don't know. I think the 38 intentionally slowed down to get a caution to try to stay on the lead lap. I don't know what the officials are going to be like about that. There might be a penalty on the 38 car. I'm not sure. But Matthew Rodriguez apparently brought out the caution. Sean Henley stole the lead right there right before the start-finish line from Pichu London. And then we find there's Aaron Williams. He's back in 40th now. Willow Livingston has damage on the front end. I don't know if that's from that wreck or did he just run in the back of somebody. I think it's from that wreck. They're all trying to get lined up. Everybody's trying to get figured out. Oh wow, they were way behind. I don't know if anything else had happened, but Matthew Rodriguez on pit road looks like he has a tire issue. His car was lifted up, but second caution out of the day. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm having trouble talking now, but John Henley is your leader, and we'll check out what brought out the second caution, if it was Matthew Rodriguez or if it was something else, so stay tuned. Now here's Matthew Rodriguez. He's sitting here on the apron. Now there's a green flag, and you see Matt down here slow. He's at 30 miles an hour. So he's slow. They're still waving the green flag. He dropped down to 20 miles per hour. I guess they found something wrong, and they threw the yellow flag out. But nothing else happened. You go up here. The pace car never really stopped, just kept on going through pit road. The field's going by. And Sean takes the lead right here. He sneaks around Pichu London. Connor Breeden was going to go for it, but he got tight right there, had to give it up. They almost lost third place to Dylan Young, but Sean Henley ended up leading. There's Matt on the backstretch. He's behind the pace car. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. He goes by the pace car. Matthew's going. He went to pit road, changed the tire, and I guess that's what the second caution was out for. And they got bunched up here, getting ready for the restart or getting under caution. But we will send you back to the green flag action after this commercial break. Sean Henley is your new leader. And we were back getting ready for the restart. And apparently Matthew Rodriguez did go a lap down after all that happened. I guess he got held a lap for causing a caution to come out just by stopping on the track, so he got penalized 1 lap. So Matthew Rodriguez is on the inside of his teammate Sean Henley. Yes, an unlikely duo right there on the same team. I don't know if Sean's going to give way to his teammate Matt to help him get a lap back. So Matt's going to probably have to try to earn it back, but he has to be careful not to cause Sean to lose the lead from Pichu London or Connor Breeden or Dylan Young or somebody. But nothing else has changed. Blake Cooper's still the only car out. And the pace cars already went to pit road. As Sean Henley will lead the field down to the green flag with his teammate Matthew Rodriguez trying to get his lap back. Green flag is out. We're working lap number 11 of 45. Then we got Sean Henley going to try to get ahead of his teammate. Dylan Young jumped right to the bottom. Probably the smart thing. He got about around Connor Breeden. Here comes Jake Rogers in the 81. Oh, almost contact. There's Alexander Dawson. And there is Matt Wells in the new Fastenal paint scheme. 3 M's off the car for a little bit. Fastenal's going to take over for a while for the season. And Sasha Dawson right under him. But oh, we got Dylan Young trying to get around Matthew Rodriguez and Sean Henley. He's using the lap car to get to the lead. Dylan Young's going to lead the lap. I believe that's his first lap he's led in his career since taking over the 64 car. So Dylan Young's the new leader, and Sean Henley, held up by his teammate Matthew Rodriguez. They're not going to be very happy at each other. At least Sean's not going to be toward Matt. Now Alexander Dawson finds himself up in third in the 33. And he's bringing Sasha Dawson with him. Excuse me. Oh, he gets into Jake Rogers. Oh, what a save by the 81. Oh, and then he gets hit by Sasha. What in the world? Everybody's just getting aggressive right now. Look at the 51 car. That silver car, that doesn't look really familiar. That's Red Bell and her 51 car. New look this race. Not that red car we're used to seeing. It's a silver car. She's working her way up in the top 10. Oh, Peachy London just got hit by the 99. Oh, and Charles Jackson nowhere to go. Connor Breen's involved. He's going to hit that wall. Ooh. And I was about to say, there's Xavier Livingston, his new Boost Mobile paint scheme. You might know it as the Travis Pastrana paint scheme. Not a good way to start. Peachy London was leading this race not long ago. Charles Jackson had nowhere to go. Matt Wells might have had a piece of it. The caution is out, and Dylan Young is the leader at the caution. And Matthew Rodriguez did not get his lap back. There he is back there. He really cost his teammate Sean Hindley, who dropped to 9th place after leading on the restart. With Marnie Ward gotten ahead, there's Trent Dunham up in 7th now, and a good run for Brody Banta in 6th place. Need a good run. Looking through the field, see. I don't think anybody else had problems. There's Danny Wells in his new paint scheme. He is driving the 25 years of Roush Racing paint scheme or whatever. That is, I think that's what it is. Jacob Rodriguez had to give some spots back. There's the 8 car, Mark Jordan, his new Bass Pro paint scheme. This is going to be on there for a long time. This has been probably the main. This is supposed to be really the primary, not the other one I had. And then I don't know if there's any other paint schemes that changed. There was other ones. Some of them got in that wreck. There's 2 of them right there. There's a couple new ones like I already talked about, documented. Xavier Livingston, I don't know what happened to him and Connor Breen, but Connor Breen, Peachy London up there at the front of the field. Don't know what happened. Let's see what brought out the third caution today. That involved some of the leaders earlier on with Peachy London and Connor Breen and others. Alright, we're going up here. This is actually within like the bottom end of the top 10. Peachy London, Connor Breen, and Xavier Livingston. Xavier way drove it in there in that 99 car. Pinches Connor Breen up into Peachy London. They're going to hook together. Peachy almost flips. Then the 6 going to go back in the 99. And here comes the 62 flying down. Matt Wells had nowhere to go. And Charles Jackson just got hit right there. Matt's going to get a piece of it right there. Xavier's going to go for a spin. Keep an eye on Connor Breen. Going to go for a ride into the wall. And Charles Jackson, though, avoided. Matt Wells continued on. There's Peachy London getting turned back around. Xavier Livingston turned around. They all got damaged, but that's all that happened right there. Connor Breen might have got the worst end of it. Front end smashed up on that 6 car. Not a good way to debut with his NOS Energy paint scheme. Tough break for those guys. But we'll take it back to the restart now as Dylan Young is your leader after the caution. Alright, we're back after our third caution of the day. We saw a multi-car wreck in the back straightaway. It involved Peachy London, Connor Breen, Charles Jackson, Xavier Livingston, and Matt Wells. They all continued on. Unfortunately for Connor Breen, he is a lap down. He's actually still sitting on pit road. The outside post sitter not having the race he was hoping for. His season of bad luck looks like to continue. He had a chance to win at Talladega last week, was stolen by Charles Jackson, who also was ironically in that wreck. But Connor Breen not going to have a chance to get that win today, it looks like, as he's still sitting on pit road. And he's leaving pit road right now. Bad time to leave now. The green flag is out for Dylan Young with Matthew Rodriguez back on the inside. Got a new player up there in second. That's Alexander Dawson. And Matthew Rodriguez is going to get in the way again. This is kind of a deal with having a lap car, I guess. But Matt's up to speed. Whatever happened to that 38 car, I believe it was a tire going down. But Dylan Young has a cushion right now. There's Connor Breen, who's straight ahead of the field. I mean, he picked probably the worst time to get back on the track. We'll see how slow his car is. Xavier Livingston is working with fellow driver Willow Livingston, brother sister right there. They play nice with each other. There is Peachy London. There's Charles Jackson. Corey O'Malley just gave a spot to Matt Wells and Aaron Williams. There's Dylan Poche in 32nd. Cody Hitchens started dead last again. He's done that a couple times this season. Not the best qualifier. Zach Carlson in the 04. There's Zohar Munn in the 9. Jack Richards in the 5 and 27th. There's Luke Walker straight ahead with Brock Banta, Mackenzie Robertson. Teammates battling Christian Baker and Lewis Gordon. They're battling back there. Mark George is in 23rd. Actually, I don't know if he's in 23rd. Let's see where we are. He's 22nd. Matthew Murray, the Las Vegas winner, in the 21st. There's Cody Lamas. Oh, Jacob Rodriguez drove it almost right into the side of Alexandra Jones. Alexandra holds on. There's Seth Cole and John Dillon battling. There's Danny Wells in 13th. Actually, I'm not sure because everybody's all mixed up. There's Michael Causey, Michael Dawson, and then there's Jeremy Britt. Red Bell is right behind her boyfriend, Trent Dunham, who's following teammate Barney Ward, trying to get around Joseph Bryant, the Toyota from the hot side in the 18. There's Brody Banta. There's Matthew Rodriguez, who's the lap down. Jake Rogers. Jessica Lawrence made her way in the top 5. Sean Henley's back up to 4th. Sasha Dawson. Alexander Dawson. and Dylan Young. And Connor Breen straight ahead. Here comes Dylan Young going around. Dylan Young looks like he has a fast car today in the 64, but he got hung up behind Connor Breen, and there goes his lead. He lost every bit of that momentum he had because of the 6 car. And here comes Alexander Dawson in the 33. We're still green flag racing. This has been the longest stretch of green flag racing we've had today. And Connor Breen is still in Dylan's way. He just got moved by the 64. And here comes Alexander Dawson, who is all over Dylan Young. Alexander Dawson looking to win in the 33 car for the first time. Going around the corner. Dylan Young goes up. He's trying to find his line again. Connor Breen now has to worry about the 7 car, Sasha Dawson. She's not going to put up with him in the way. I know that. John Henley is in 4th right now. He's probably still hot-tempered in that 30 car after getting kind of blocked in, trying to hold on to the lead by his teammate. And we got a battle for second. Sasha Dawson is on a move right now on her family member, Alexander Dawson. John Henley is now going to go up and try to get around both the Dawson family members, and Sean's going to get around Alexander as well and take 3rd. That 30 car is on the move. His teammate, one of his teammates, Jessica Lawrence, is up in 5th spot, and the yellow flag is out. Oh, Mackenzie Robertson, one of the other Turner Motorsports cars that went around. I don't know who involved. That's the only one I see wrecked right now. Front end damage on the $32 General Chevy. She's slow. I don't know what happened to Mackenzie, but tough break for Robertson, the rookie. She's driving around. She has a lot of right side damage, front end damage. But Dylan Young's your leader, and he just passed the pace car. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what he's doing. Sasha Dawson ended up getting 2nd. Sean Henley down 3rd. The 4th caution of the day is out for Mackenzie Robertson, her wreck. That is the girlfriend of Matthew Rodriguez, her also teammate. So it's been kind of a wild day for the Turner Motorsports cars. All 50 of them seems like. No, I'm just kidding, just 5. But the caution's out for Mackenzie Robertson for the 4th caution, so let's check out what happened to her. Dylan Young is still the leader. Now just going down the back straightaway. Mackenzie Robertson, oh, she got hooked by Aaron Williams. She was pancaked between Dylan Pote and Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams already been hot-tempered after whatever happened to his car, and he had to go to pit road. This is a scary part. I'm surprised nobody else got collected. Here she comes back up on the track, right in front of Aaron Williams and Dylan Pote and others, and she's just going to slap and bam, hit the wall. It's lucky she didn't come back down and hit anybody. That wall completely stopped her in her tracks. That was a hard impact for Mackenzie Robertson. We'll have to go on board and check that ride out and see what it looked like. We're actually going to ride on board with Aaron Williams today because Mackenzie Robertson did not have a camera on her, or she did not have an onboard camera on her car today. So let's check out what he saw. We're going to see him get into the 32, and then we're going to see her come back up on the track right in front of him and fellow friend Dylan Pote in the 22. So just sit here and watch the ride. There's the contact right there. And here comes the part that's very scary. Where's she at? We're going to see her. Here she comes. Oh, man. And she is spinning back there. They kept on going. Mackenzie Robertson, unfortunately, didn't at first. She got going again. Almost got hit by the 97 right there, but that was what the 4th caution of the day was out for, so we'll be back for the restart right after this. And we just got lined back up for the restart, or not for the restart, but we just got going and everything. And Mark George just pulled out a line who was in 26. Just caught this. Mark George is heading to pit road. He's on the access road, heading to the pit lane. Not sure what happened to the 8 car with his new sponsor, Bass Pro, that's going to be on here for quite a while. But Mark George, the rookie's having problems. He had problems last week at Talladega, had to pit, and then got involved in a multi-car wreck. Ended his day early at Talladega. Didn't have the luck that he thought that car was supposed to have there like he did in real life. Mark George is now coming to pit road for something. Seeing what he's going to pit for. And he is changing tires on the right side. See if it's just maybe a tire going down. We've had a lot of people coming to pit road, and he's 2 tires and go. So it looks like it is just a tire issue on the 8 car, and then reported it was, I think, a right rear tire on Mark George's car that's going down. That wouldn't have been fun to drive on. That would have been an instant wreck right there. And also Mackenzie Robertson, she did drop out of the race. She will finish 41st today. Connor Breen is 2 laps down. He just got lapped right before the caution. And Matthew Rodriguez did not get his lap back. He's running out of chance to get back on the lead lap. He is still 1 lap down. but him and Connor Breen will be lined up on the inside on the restart when the restart gets ready to happen right after this. Don't go away. Alright, we're back. We're getting ready for the restart just in a couple of corners from now. So you see Connor Breen and Matthew Rodriguez already on the inside, but here's the top 10 rundown right now. Dylan Young is first, Sasha Dawson second, Sean Henley third, Alexander Dawson fourth, Jessica Lawrence fifth, Barney Ward sixth, Jeremy Brett seventh, Brody Banta eighth, Red Bell ninth, and Jake Rogers in 10th. I don't believe nothing else has happened. There's Mark George in the back. Got his issues all fixed and everything on his tire. And we're going to go racing again. This race is already halfway over, and we're green flag racing's out here. Dylan Young's your leader. Working lap 28 of 45. This race is getting closer to being over. And the action's definitely not going to tone down at all. There's still going to be a lot of bumping and banging. We've had a lot of crazy wrecks and everything as it is, and a lot of people having apparent tire issues, so it looks like the tire wear has been pretty bad today here at Nashville. So everybody's probably going to be worried about their tires and everything. Looks like the lap car, they're trying to get around Dylan Young. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, Connor Breen, Matthew Rodriguez. Oh, they're racing like they're racing for the lead. They're going to cost Dylan Young the lead. Look at Sean Henley. Sean Henley working with his teammate this time around, Matthew Rodriguez. Didn't expect them to do that. I don't think Sean's going to let him stay in front. Nope, he's not. Sean definitely going to put him back a lap down and enjoy it while he does that. I think he flipped him off right there. Not sure. I thought the yellow flag is out, but it's not. There's Mark George trying to make his way back up. Catching Cody Hitchens and Xavier Livingston with his damaged Boost Mobile Toyota Camry. There's Jack Richards and Charles Jackson back nose to tail again like they were last week. John Dillon's racing with Lewis Gordon. There's Zohar Mutton. Corey O'Malley's trying to get up there. He's not having a good day. Luke Walker not having a good day as well. There's Cody Lamas. Trent Dunham's dropped back. He was in the top 10. Last time by he was 23rd. He's back there with his buddy Cody Lamas going around Michael Dawson. There's Aaron Williams. He's stormed back up into the top 20. Considering he had to pit early, but a good thing it was a long race to get back up here and get as many spots as he can. We go back up to the front. It's still Sean Henley leading the race. We got a lodge jam back here, and Dylan Young's now second. And Barney Ward's emerged in third in that 88 car. That car's been strong as of late. Barney Ward's been on the move up in the points as well. Barney Ward having some great runs lately. Ran good at Texas, and he ran good at Talladega. There's Seth Cole. He needed a good run. He had engine problems, I believe. Oh, he had some problems the last couple races. I know he did somewhere. I'm not thinking off the top of my head. I know he blew up either Texas or Talladega. But he's up there in the top 5. There's Joseph Bryan, who's worked his way up there. And Danny Wells started mid-pack. He's up there in the top 10 trying to get around Joseph Bryan. I believe he's in 6th spot going for 5th. That 11 car trying to sneak in the middle. And he's going to get around his teammate. Oh, he got a bump from his teammate. Joseph Bryan wasn't happy with Brody Banter right there, who got a bump of encouragement. Oh, we got a wreck, Jeremy Britt. Oh, and they saved it. And Aaron Williams is back in the top 10 with Dylan Poteen making his first run up there. And Jacob Rodriguez, he's been very quiet today. He's up there. Michael Causey up there as well. We're going back up. The top 4 have pulled away from the field. We got a lodge jam back here. Something's wrong with the 18 car. I think has damage. We're going to get pitched back here. And Trent Dunham, something's wrong with the 24 car. Not getting any reports about anything, but that Bass Pro Chevy is very slow right now. He's hung up behind Charles Jackson right now, but he's dropped from the top 10. He's back almost in the 30s now. Not sure what happened. And Joseph Bryan, I believe, has damage. Don't know what all happened, but he got together with Jeremy Britt. Oh, they're 4 wide almost. Yikes. Jeremy Britt is looking for him. Jeremy was 14th last time by, and he's still up there. I think he turned Joseph into the wall. I'm not sure what happened, though. Oh, Alexandra Jones just got in the back of Jacob Rodriguez. Sasha Dawson dropped back outside the top 10. I don't know what happened to her car. She was up there. And so was Alexandra Dawson. They were both up in the top 3 not that long ago. Great run for Jake Rogers up there outside the top 10. There's Jessica Lawrence. She dropped back. Oh, Aaron Williams and Michael Causey got together. Let's see where these guys are running. Dylan Poteen and Danny Wells are battling for position. That is for 6th position. Dylan Poteen has it. Danny Wells wanted it back. Here comes Aaron Williams. If Aaron Williams somehow pulls off a win in this race, I don't know. He drove his heart off to get, or his heart out to get back up here. Considering he had to go back, he relinquished the lead. He's up here in the top 10. He's been around the 22 car this whole race too. So he's been running with him. Oh, he's going to get into him now. Guess he doesn't want to be around him anymore. We go back up here though. The top 4 have just separated themselves from the rest of the pack. It's 2 cars in each group right here. Dylan Young has caught back up to Sean Henley. And then Barney Ward's trying to hang on to 3rd over Seth Cole. And you see Brody Bantas, he's kind of by himself right now in 5th. He probably likes it like that. He don't want to wreck. Dylan Pote's right now in 6th. Michael Crosby's going back for 7th. He wants to go back up there. Aaron Williams right now 8th. Jessica Lawrence 9th. Eddie Wells is in 10th. And you got the Dawsons right behind him. And here comes Cody Lamas making a run up there. And Zohar Munn, who needed a good run, he's up here. Trying to get around Brock Banta and Sasha Dawson. With Matthew Rodriguez, looks like he's not going to get his lap back. He's going to run out of time to get it. Oh, and the yellow flag is out, so definitely not going to now. Don't know what the caution is out for. See a lot of smoke. Oh, and Jack Richards, Charles Jackson was in it. Xavier Livingston, Trent Dunham, whatever happened to his car, and now it's a wrecked car. Oh man, Joseph Bryant has damage. Oh man. Looks like we're going to have to set up a last run for a shootout right here now. Do this caution, these few laps will be taken off. It's going to be a shootout now. But we'll see what happened to Trent Dunham, Jack Richards, and others. Tough break for these guys. Let's see what brought up the 5th caution of the day here at Nashville. Sean Henley is your leader. Now, to start with Jack Richard, who was actually right almost inside the top 20. Goes up here, and Christian Baker, I don't know, the 82 got set to run on the 5 car. Goes up there and hooks the 5, turns Jack Richard straight up back up in front of Mark George, Red Bell, and others. First car he gets hit by was, he's trying to save it, and he did. Then Trent Dunham's just going to run him over, plow him. Charles Jackson plows into Trent. And Trent's going to be hit by everybody. Xavier Livingston got a piece of it. Here comes Joseph Bryant in the back of the 99. Peachy Lunge and Matt Wells did a great job avoiding it. So did Lewis Gordon. There goes Charles Jackson. He's still going, but he has a lot of damage. Xavier Livingston smoking. Joseph Bryant damage. There's Jack Richards and Trent Dunham. A cloud of smoke. And that 24. Tough break. Some of these drivers need a good run. But it looks like that's all that happened. Don't know what happened with Christian Baker and Jack Richards getting together, but that's what started. Jack had a good chance of recovering, but he slowed down so much from getting spun out. Everybody couldn't check up quick enough. Trent ran the back home, and it was just a cordon effect right there from then on. So tough break for those drivers, but we'll get ready for the restart, and we'll update on those drivers if they're in the race still or if they're out. So stay tuned. Get ready for the restart, hopefully the last one. Alright, we're getting ready for the last restart, hopefully, for the day. It's either this or we'll be finishing under caution. And update on the field. Trent Dunham, Xavier Livingston, and Charles Jackson have retired from the race. Jack Richards continues from the wreck, as well as Joseph Bryant. Looks like Will Livingston went to pit road to repair some more damage. You see them right there. And lap cars are going to be merged into the field just wherever they were, but they're nowhere near the front, so it shouldn't affect the outcome. As the green flag is out, we got 5 laps to go. Sean Henley's leading. And Seth Cole trying to make a move on the outside. We haven't seen the outside work at all. Oh, he got a run on Barney Ward, though, and he's going to slice. He tricked him right there. He set him up. He set up the Englishman. Barney Ward now slipped to the high. So here comes Seth Cole in the GameStop 20. Dylan Young's all over Sean Henley for the lead. He's been stalking him right before that caution. He was right there about the same distance. He's trying to get him to run on the bottom now. Sean trying to work the high side in that 30 car. Both these guys are trying to pick up their first win in the Mopar Nationwide Series. They're both actually trying to pick up their first win in any of my series. So this could be a big deal for one of these two drivers. They can pull it off and one of them win. Go back here to see. Nothing huge right now. Christian Baker is getting a little bit of a look from Mark George, who probably wasn't happy about that wreck happening, even though he wasn't in it. There's Red Bell. She's trying to hang around and try to get back up there toward the front. Sasha Dawson hung up behind Matthew Rodriguez. Oh, there was a wreck, and that's the end of the race. Alexandra Jones, Cody Lamas wrecked. Oh, nobody else hit him. Oh, Matt Wells just hit him. Oh, and he's got plowed by Jack Richards and Will Livingston. I believe the race is over. They're slowing down, and this race is over. Sean Henley has won here at Nashville. The race is going to finish under caution. Sean Henley is going to pick up his first victory here in the Mopar Nationwide Series. Jack Richards' bad day continue right there. That's a terrible way to end the day. Will Livingston just trying to hang around, got in another wreck. Matt Wells got plowed. Alexandra Jones got wrecked. Her and Cody Lamas is still back there running around. I don't know what exactly happened, but those two wrecked, caused a bigger wreck, and it ends with Sean Henley going to be winning this race. But before we get to the checker flag, let's check out what happened to bring out the final 6 caution of the day. And these two were battling right outside the top 10, I believe. Cody Lamas and Alexandra Jones are going up here. They're going to get together. Ooh, she just drove it way into it. hard in that corner. Alexandra Jones going to go up, and then Cody Lamas them just hook. They go around. So much for their good, solid top 15 days they're going to have. Now they're going to roll down the track. Then Matt Wells going to hit her. Here comes Jack Richards. Oh! Then Will Livingston got a piece of it. Man, Matt Wells just got a huge hit right there in the 16. So that's what happened to those cars. But we'll update. Well, actually, we just show the finishing results when it's over. But this race is going to be over, and we'll take you to the checkered flag. Alright, we're back. And the white flag's already been displayed. The field is still under caution, so this race will finish under the yellow flag. And Sean Hindley is going to be picking up the victory. He's going to be finished first. Dylan Young's going to finish second. Great run for him. Dylan Poche coming out of nowhere gets third. Seth Cole fourth. Jessica Lawrence fifth. Brody Banta sixth. Aaron Williams seventh. Alexander Dawson eighth. Barney Ward ninth. And Danny Wells gets 10th. We're coming to the line. And it looks like, here we go, the checker flag is displayed. And Sean Hindley will take the Nashville 300 here at the Nashville Super Speedway. His first career win and only his 8th start. Sean Hindley is your winner. So the race is now over. There's your results from today's race here at Nashville. Congrats again to Sean Hindley on his first career victory. You see your top 10 I already said. Brody Banta got 11th. Michael Causey 12th. Jake Rogers 13th. Jacob Rodriguez 14th. Michael Dawson 15th. John Dillon 16th. Sasha Dawson 17th. Red Bell 18th. Zohar Munn 19th. Christian Baker rounds out your top 20. And go down some more. The rest of your results: Mark George 21st, Jeremy Britt 22nd, Corey O'Malley 23rd, Zach Carlson 24th, Matthew McMurray 25th, Luke Walker 26th, Lewis Gordon 27th, Pete London 28th, Cody Hitchens 29th, and Joseph Bryant 30th. Cody Lamas with the last car finish on the lead lap in 31st. Matthew Rodriguez finished one lap down 32nd. Then you see Will Livingston finished 33rd. Connor Breen was 2 laps down 34th. And then the rest of the field dropped out of the race from Rex: Alexandra Jones, Matt Wells, Jack Richards, Charles Jackson, Xavier Livingston, Trent Dunham, Mackenzie Robertson, and Blake Cooper. So there's your results. Some of the notables, though, that needed a good run. I mean, the top 2 definitely needed it. Dylan Young, since he is fairly new to the series, it's a really big boost for his confidence. Sean Hindley as well. Dylan Poteet having one of his more solid runs this season. Seth Cole needed a good run. Jessica Lawrence, she's been running good most of the season, so this helps her out a lot. Brody Banta had a lot of ups and downs. He needed this. Aaron Williams, probably the most improved driver of the race, considering he had to go to the rear from the pit stop he had to take. He ended up 7th, so that's a big-time recovery. Alexander Dawson fell back. He came back and got 8th. Barney Ward dropped to 9th, and Danny Wells hung around and got a 10th place finish today. His luck seems to be turned around lately in the series as well. But there's your look at the results. There it is. One last look. So let's go check out the point standings after Nashville. Alright, so we are done from Nashville, and our next race will be at the Richmond International Raceway for the running of the Bubba Burger 250, but that'll be a while from now. But after 8 races, Aaron Williams is now the official points leader by himself, but now only about 4 points over Jessica Lawrence, who I just documented, still been running solid all season, and Sean Hindley's up 3rd in points, but there's a big gap, 63 points back to him. The top 2 are by themselves right now. You got Corey O'Malley still around there in 4th, Michael Dawson's in 5th, he's been quietly up there. Barney Ward 6th, Seth Cole is in 7th, Matt Wells dropped to 8th, Jeremy Britt is 9th, and Brock Banta is in 10th in the point standings. Right now it's been a scramble for some of these spots in the points, but it is still fairly early and it's still easy to gain a lot of points because anybody could wreck. There's your top 20 in points, and then you go down 21st through 40th. And you see your defending champion's 21st. And then some people like Trent Dunham down in 30th. His luck seems like starting to fade a little bit. Cody Lamas in 32nd. There's Alexander Dawson needed that run. He finished in the top 10 that race. 33rd in points, car 33. Joseph Bryant had that bad wreck. Mackenzie Robertson was in a wreck. Xavier Livingston was. Matthew Rodriguez could never get his lap back. There's Christian Baker, Zohar Munn. Blake Cooper's bad luck continues. Dylan Young, not sure exactly where he is in points, but he's officially now ahead of Jonathan Thoman. And he shows how much more points he gained than Thoman did at the same point after 4 races in both their careers. But Dylan knows to do the math for his 2 cars, so every time he sees his points, he just has to add 313 to it, and that's where he is. Just has to figure it out in the points. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's race from Nashville. I don't know if it's really long or not, probably will be, but make sure to comment, guys, and everything, and I hope you guys liked the race. Congrats again to Sean Henley on the victory, and I will see you guys at Richmond for the next race for race number 9, so stay tuned.